The future and fate of Kylo Ren has always been quite difficult to predict. What will happen to Kylo Ren? Some people don't even think about this. So that's why today I'm going to discuss the death of Kylo Ren. Will Kylo Ren die? Possibly. I have a few reasons to believe that Kylo Ren will eventually die. So will Kylo Ren die in episode 8 or episode 9? Well, it is going to be episode 9. Pretty much for obvious reasons. They're going to need Kylo Ren for episode 9. It's going to be the last film of the trilogy, the big kind of cliffhanger, the big conclusion. They're going to need him. If anything, episode 8 is going to be that film which is going to leave everyone on a big cliffhanger in the same way The Empire Strikes Back was. And I strongly believe episode 9 will be a conclusion in the sense that some people are going to die, some people are going to survive, and Kylo Ren is going to be one of those characters that dies. So why will Kylo Ren die? Why will Kylo Ren be killed? Redemption is the first point that I have. Kylo Ren is redeemable. He is redeemable. And I think the point of him killing Han Solo is that he's going to be redeemed at some point. You know, the reaction to him killing Han Solo was like, oh my god, he's the worst character in Star Wars. I can't believe he did that. He cannot come back from that. But that's the point. After killing his father Han Solo, combined with a lot of other things Kylo Ren has done that have been really bad, he's going to turn himself around. He's going to sacrifice himself. But as a result of this sacrifice, as a result of this redemption, Kylo Ren will die. An example of this exact same thing occurring to a different character is Darth Vader. Darth Vader died in Return of the Jedi after sacrificing himself in order to save his son, but you know, Darth Vader was Darth Vader. Who thought he was going to essentially kill himself to save his son? Who thought he was going to betray the dark side, betray the Emperor, and turn back to the light last minute? We already know that Ben Solo struggles with, you know, the pull to the light. That's a big theme in this, the pull to the light side. Rather than the pull to the dark side, it's the pull to the light. And it's my personal belief that at some point he will come back to the light, but given that he killed Han Solo, I don't think he's going to do it and stay alive afterwards. Another reason this really works is drama. Drama is something that Star Wars thrives upon. It's essentially just, you know, a massive big soap, you know, a soap in space, a space opera, as some people like to call it. Kylo Ren killing his father was drama. Rey crying about that was drama. Kylo Ren, him as a character is drama. And Kylo Ren turning to the light, but suddenly, you know, dying as a result of this redemption is going to be huge drama. And while some people do not like Kylo Ren, everyone is going to respect in some way the sacrifice Kylo Ren is going to make to save whoever it may be in whatever circumstance, but it's going to be really, really dramaful. And it's what movies like to do. They like to take a character and, you know, sacrifice them, or they die in the last one, to kind of, you know, bring it up to a level of, like, you know, entertainment in terms of drama. It's going to have action, it's going to have stunning effects, but you know, it's also going to have drama in the same way that Darth Vader died, in the same way that Padme died. You know, all these characters in the last two films of the last two trilogies, you know, it's going to be the same as that, but in this case, Kylo Ren is going to die. I really can't see another way about it. Like, it's obvious that Kylo Ren doesn't really want to be doing what he's doing. He doesn't really want to be evil. He wants really to be on the light side, but he struggles with resisting the light side. So I really can't see how else it's going to end. You know, is it going to end with Kylo Ren just, you know, permanently being a bad guy and just trying to kill Rey indefinitely? I don't think it's going to happen like that. Is it going to happen by Kylo Ren redeeming himself and then staying on the light side? You know, everyone's just going to forgive him for killing Han Solo? That's not going to happen either. Some people think that Kylo Ren is not redeemable, and that was the point of him killing Han Solo, which is why it also makes sense for him to redeem himself and then die. So it's kind of not really redeeming himself, because it would be weird if he, you know, redeemed himself and then was just nice after it. It just wouldn't work. So to me, it seems like the only logical conclusion to Star Wars, this new trilogy, it seems like the only logical thing that will happen to Kylo Ren. I think in episode 8 it will largely be the same as The Force Awakens. He will struggle with the light side, he will be evil, he will kill people, he will, you know, maybe even kill Luke Skywalker, but in episode 9 he will redeem himself and he will die after it. As to how he's going to redeem himself, I'm not sure about that. It could be, you know, he kills Snoke and saves Rey, or saves Luke. You know, it's going to be some sacrifice of some sort, and since The Force Awakens is so similar to A New Hope, we can probably assume that the episode 9 will be similar to Return of the Jedi as well, in the sense that in the end there's going to be some big battle, and then Kylo Ren turns on Snoke in the same way Vader turned on the Emperor. Based upon those similarities, we can predict a lot of things. Do I want Kylo Ren to die? Not really, but I really can't see another way for him to end. Like I said, it'd be weird for him to be, like, you know, good and not evil after killing Han Solo, but it would be equally as weird to see him stay evil until he dies, but also equally as weird to see him die after being good. It's just, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Will Kylo Ren die? Is Kylo Ren redeemable? How do you want Kylo Ren to end? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop a like, that really helps me out. And if you want to go one step further, then please share this video on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Get this video out there and ask what everyone else thinks. If you want to see more regular Star Wars videos from me, then please subscribe. And thank you for 7,000 subscribers, guys. We're so close to 10,000. At 10,000, I think I'm going to do something special, like a setup, video or something like that. A Q&A maybe, I don't know. 10,000 is the goal. We're going to hit that. I know we are. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon.